What is up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a fantastic week. Thursday on the eve of a 3-day weekend, but we have a very important update to the VA circulars that were put out on the 23rd of June about the VA funding fee exemptions. The VA funding fee and the VA have gotten actually clear, shockingly enough, especially for the VA, because it's been like clear as mud for so long. But now it is a little more clear on these funding fee exemptions when we have active military that are either being medically retired or retiring or just ETSing. And it's extremely important that we get this right. Okay. And the information is correct. So I'll give you the circular at some point. We'll post it in here. If you can, I'll give you the circular number. If you have not, go out to the VA website and subscribe to the circulars. That would probably do you a lot of good. That's how I get them. I have no special privileges, just so you know. They all come to me through email, and you can sign up for those, and they can send them right to you. But anyway, let's dig into it. I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and I'm going to show you some things and give you a little background on what this looks like. But this is a circular that was produced on the 23rd. If you have any questions on any of this, post them in the comments. I will be happy to answer them if I can. If not, I will defer, as always, get back to you if I do not know the answers. But this has been a problem for a lot of people, for a lot of lenders, for a lot of loan officers, because they have been giving incorrect information when it comes to this process. And I'm going to give you an example of that here in just a second. But, typically, and everybody knows the VA disability process is a freaking nightmare. There's no other way to put it, period. And it's hard. So, and this is not state specific. This covers everybody. If you're on here, post a comment, tell me where you're at, tell me where you're located. Maybe that'll help you too. But it's hard, especially for the service members, a lot of unknowns. But there's also a lot of misinformation about this process. So, trying to give you a little background, there was a circuit that was produced, I believe, in January along this topic. It was a little bit, how should I say, ambiguous in true VA fashion. But if you scroll down through here and look at this document, if you go to and see, right, this is the most important thing, because there's two important updates that you're going to notice through here. Okay. Update number one, Jorge out in Sacramento, California. Thanks for watching. Two important updates. Got an Okie in there. All right. Boomer Sooner from a lifelong and born and bred Okie. And we also have an update to the exemption status. Okay, so on a COE on the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the exemption status. It'll say exempt, service connected, or non-exempt. Okay, now, based on this new process, you're going to see down here in section C right here, where it shows non-exempt in development. So basically, if we back up a couple here, basically, if a service member starts the pre-discharge claim process and it is still pending, okay, the key word is pending. It has not been adjudicated, which in layman's terms, it has not been completed or a decision has not been made, okay? And they close on that home loan. And then 2 weeks later, they get their proposed rating. According to this document, they are not exempt from the funding fee. Okay? There's been a lot of misinformation about that, and I'm going to give you a story as to that exact fact. There was a loan officer that I used to work with many years ago that was misinformed, and it told the veteran or the soon-to-be veteran that they were going to be exempt from the funding fee as long as they had a pending claim, and that is not true. And in the end, what happened is the discharged service member complained enough to the VA, and the VA requested that the lender issue a refund of the funding fee out of their own pocket to the veteran because of the misinformation that was provided. They thought it was so egregious that they wanted us as a lender to pay it back. And it was not small. Okay. So I'm not saying that's going to happen in every case. So don't think that I'm sitting here saying that every time you do that, that's going to happen. It's just things that can happen. Okay. Deal in facts. Okay. There has been times, and I have been privy to this, where they will tell you that they may backdate a memorandum rating. Okay. I've seen that on some of my personal loans that have gone through this process. Okay. A memorandum of rating is also what they will issue if it's not a proposed rating. Okay. And those are the two key factors. If that proposed rating is not in place, or you do not have a memorandum of rating or an MOR, technically, and by this document, you may not get a refund. Now, I have been privy to the fact that they have backdated those MORs. Okay. I'm not saying they're going to do that every time. So please don't think that. And please, for all it's holy, do not tell people that they will backdate it, because that's just, you don't know that they will. I don't know that they will either, but I have seen that. So I know that's in play. Okay. But this is vitally important because there's a lot of medical retirements going on. There's a lot of medical retirements. There's a lot of ETSing. There's a lot of COVID ETSing. There's all those things that are going on right now. So what I would recommend that you do, and it actually says this in here, and this is what I always tell people, you have to make sure, and this is what I defer, if they're the vet or soon to be, get with your PEBLO, and they're going to know what that means. And right here, it tells you what that is. It's your Physical Evaluation Board Liaison Officer, otherwise known as your PEBLO, and let them walk you through it. As a loan officer, you need to stay out of it. My advice, let the PEBLO handle it. Get information from them or the PEBLO directly, whatever you want to do. But just be careful in how you say that, because in years past, VA has been not very clear on this, and now they are with this document. Keep it, save it, take this video, share it with your staff, share it with your people, share it with your LOs. Don't care where you are, who you work for, whatever it is. Just make sure that you get this information into whatever community you serve or the people that you influence and whoever you work for, because it's going to trip people up, because the old standard is not the same. Okay. So that being said, no questions in the chat. Very well. But anyway, that's all I got, folks. Very straightforward, very simple. This video will be posted to YouTube. So if you want to head on over to the YouTube channel, look me up, VA Loan Boss. I'm there. You can see this video and a ton of others that will help you with the VA home loan benefit, some special guests, a lot of guest agents, people who work for the VA that can provide a lot of guidance and a lot of clarity on this, because it is a very confusing process. Okay. So that's all I got for today, folks. Hope everybody stays cool out there. Get out there, serve your veterans, do well. See you soon.